I feel that our friends in government need to basically learn a little from what has happened in the very last two years. The kind of collapse we have seen in terms of the economy is one that requires a certain amount of humility. To rush quickly and want to start beating chairs and wanting plaudit, I think is indicating that somehow they have not learned as quickly as they have. By no means can you call this turning the corner. In the first place, the fact that you can even call turning the corner a situation where inflation has gone up to over 50%, and the fact that you are trying to now bring inflation down to some 30 or a little below 30, you call it turning the corner. It's indicating as if the nation has become so low, and our expectations have become so mediocre that we can even dare want to even celebrate a thing of that nature. That's not where we are supposed to be. So to simply rush into jumping the gun and talking about turning the corner, it's a little bit again being too, should I call it, too much desperate to want to spin and look good. There's still a lot of hard work that's ahead of us. So many companies that continue to go down, so many institutions that continue to suffer.
I believe the West is behind us. You don't agree that the West is now behind us with the IMF on board? That's what he's looking for and saying, well, things are beginning to improve. Inflation is beginning to drop. You have interest rates dropping as well. For him, that's West behind us, positives all ahead.
That would be a little too easy to say. I feel the bigger problem is not what we see in the economy, but actually the value systems and the principles that actually led us to where we are. And I don't see that there is a change in those value systems. What do I feel are those value systems? One, a group that simply believes that all you need to do when you're in power is to try to spin, to try to use slogans, to live beyond your means, to borrow, with recklessness, and also to show irresponsibility in not accepting responsibility. And I don't think they've learned that lesson. The very fact that they still continue to let the country believe that the real reason why we are where we are is because of Russia, Ukraine, and COVID tells me that this is a group that simply have not accepted responsibility. It's true that those are obstacles, and those obstacles have been faced by other countries, but no country in West Africa or Africa has gone through what we've gone through. So it tells you that there's far more than to the problem we have today than Russia and Ukraine. The fact that they haven't accepted that for me shows that there is no genuine remorse. There's no even an acceptance of the real acts of irresponsibility, fiscal irresponsibility, moral leadership irresponsibility that have brought us here. So to jump quickly and start celebrating, for me, worries, because it's like you haven't really learned. And therefore, if you are given an opportunity, you quickly run it down again.